I'm a soldier first. The rest came later in my life. And as a child, I often thought of myself as isolated, doing my own thing, staying busy with my own thoughts. I wanted that to be true of me, and so it became. I intuitively knew that I would one day want to make this world a better place, but I had no idea of how I should play this game. And although I did a lot of inner reflection throughout my journey, I never thought of myself as leading businesses or teams or facilitating processes the way I'm doing right now. This I had to discover along the journey, and often the hard way. About 7 years ago, I had to redefine my personal purpose through a process. And this process not only helped me to make new commitments, but it also guided me to say no to things that was not really me. I think one of the most creative things I ever did, all because of purpose. In all of this, I had to discover what it means to be a true spiritual being and allow the intelligence of possibility to give me the freedom of what it means to be a being or a human being with great, great purpose. And I guess what changed it for me was the privilege to write my own story into the story of other business leaders. The legacy, however, I think is when others start to write their stories again into my story. And in this sense, I am free to change the stories by which I live. And in doing so, others can also change the stories by which they live. And because of me, this world then is a different place. Today I start to understand that I'm a serious player in the context of change and significance. Nothing describes freedom for me better than the realization that I can advance and I've got a role to play in it. I become the future of what I want. And today I also know why I am on this planet and what is important to me. A very simple philosophy. I value my uniqueness as a lifelong process of discovery and growth. And then I lead by moving forward. I advance on creative tension. I also live out the glory of my imagination, not my memory. And then I understand that if I haven't lived, then what is there to give? I know that the sign of a strong mind is a body that can be calm and rested, very important. And I needed to define purpose. And it is through purpose that I discovered courage, the courage to advance, to explore the meaning of life. That is all I needed to release all that creative energy. It opens up possibility. It gives me a gap through the jungle. And it has been there all the time, just waiting for me.